Well, hello. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Coffee with Stephen. So, this week's blog is entitled The NRA Legal Seminar. So, every year the NRA has a convention, which I'm sure some of you probably saw some headlines about. There was a bit of an insurrection that developed in there. And along with that convention, they offer a legal seminar for attorneys. And it's an 8-hour continuing legal education thing. Cosmo and I went last year. This year, I ended up having to go by myself, but it was in Indianapolis, and it was excellent as it was the year before. Typically, the first speaker is dealing with more of an academic aspect of the way that we do Second Amendment jurisprudence. And this year, he did a spectacular job, and I really write the blog focused a lot on what he was saying. There was a couple of highlights that I do want to mention. I got to actually meet the lead attorney for New York Rifle and Pistol versus the City of New York. That's the case that many of you know is been granted cert by the U.S. Supreme Court, and we are expecting it to be a major decision, probably coming out next June. What we suspect is that the court is going to come up with a decision that uses either strict scrutiny or some other extremely high level of review in determining whether or not a statute falls or implicates the Second Amendment and is struck down as being unconstitutional. If they do go the way that we're expecting them to go, you can expect a tremendous level of litigation across a broad spectrum, not just in California, but in other states as well that have extremely restrictive laws. So in any event, read the blog. I wrote it literally fresh coming out of the seminar as I was waiting to get on the plane to fly back home. I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you have any questions, you can always email me at stephen@artemishq.com. And as always, train constantly, train consistently, train repetitively, and train with purpose. And above all else, stay safe. Until we see each other again next week for coffee, be good.